Hey, what's up? It's Chris here from Chris's Sci-Fi Reactions. Today we're back with Doctor Who. This is the Keys of Marinus Part 3, The Screaming Jungle. I know it's been quite a while. I've had uni to contend with. Hopefully we can get back into some normality um, of classic Who. I do know that obviously a lot of people that are coming to my channel are coming for either Buffy, Stargate, or Red Dwarf. They seem to be the three that most of my subscribers seem to come for, and even those who don't subscribe. So hopefully I can get more into a regular pattern with Classic Who as well, because I'd like to do that. That would be one of the programs I'd like to keep a level of normality to. So the full uncut, unedited reaction of this video will be available on Patreon, listed in the description below. And let's just get straight into it.
Oh, go back! What is it? Oh, don't stay here! It stopped. Well, what did you see?
What's the matter?
Susan, answer me. Well, didn't you hear it?
There could be animals in this jungle around us.
No, it wasn't anything like that.
Take it easy, Susan, and try and tell us what it was you heard.
Well, it was... It was horrible.
Oh, I forgot how much I dislike
It's gone now.
her
I
screaming.
can hear it, you know.
I don't mind the character, but the screaming part of it.
Yes. It's a bit quiet, isn't it?
That isn't quite what I meant.
The key must be on the other side of this wall. Yes. Some sort of an archway. Oh, look at these creepers. Some of them are almost as thick as small trees.
And was Grandfather all right?
Yes.
I didn't want to stay until the last possible moment. I don't like to say goodbye.
No, I know.
Sorry about that. I just want.
What do you mean?
Well, Barbara was wearing her travel dial, wasn't she?
Yes, none of us had taken them off.
Then as long as she wasn't injured when she was trapped, she can escape whenever she wants.
It's a possibility. Well, I'm sure she would have thought of that. Yes, of course. But she may not have taken advantage of it yet. Anything might have happened to her.
But if she was in danger, she'd have to use her travel dial.
It's turning again. Now the arms are open.
Well, that means it either must have released her or she's escaped. She may have been injured. Or even...
But if she used her travel dial and's gone on to the next destination, we don't know what danger she may be in there.
I wonder
Oh.
if
Well, we must
Ian and
explore all
Barbara's
possibilities to the best
relationship
of our
is just
abilities.
professional,
You better go
you
on
know,
ahead with Susan and Altos. Yes, that's why.
or if it's
Ian, what
more
do?
I'm going back in there.
personal,
If that idol
intimate.
works once as a trap, there's no reason why it shouldn't work again. Once inside, well, if there's no sign of Barbara, I'll follow you as quickly as I can. Well, if that's settled, there's no point in delaying. You ready, Sabitha? Susan?
Can't I come with you, Ian?
No, Susan. Better not.
We'll wait for you, Ian.
And I'll be your guardian, Susan. Look after her, Altos. Take care, my friend.
Goodbye, Ian.
Good luck. Here. You better put this on your...
Look out, Ian.
Ian, behind you! You're not hurt?
Oh, just a bit shaken. Barbara, if you hadn't shouted...
Never mind about that now. Ian, I've been so frightened. If you hadn't
I
turned
would
up
have
in an
thought
half
Ian
an
would
hour,
have
I was gonna
heard
turn the
it,
travel
but
dial.
I'm glad you didn't. That micro key you found, It was a fake.
What?
Yes. The real one must be in here somewhere.
And I warn you, it's not going to be easy to find.
Oh?
This whole place is one big booby trap. It's full of things like that statue. I'd only been here a minute when part of the wall crashed down just where I've been standing.
Well, we take it very slowly. That doorway looks a good place to start. Any idea where it leads to?
No. Into the building, I suppose.
Well, that's a likely place to hide a key. Come on.
You know, these vines are everywhere. Seem to be crawling all over the building.
Not only the vines. It's all vegetation. Look at that wall.
Why have you come in search of the keys?
Help me.
Who are you? What interest have you in the keys?
Look, I can't talk to you like this. Let me go.
Are you a Vord? You do not resemble their race, and yet
Arbitan sent us.
that is a lie.
No, it's true.
No, it's not.
He was alone on the island. He couldn't send anyone else.
How can you prove it?
I don't know.
I'm still a bit suspicious of Arbitan. Not as
How
much
can
as
you
I
prove
was.
that Arbitan sent you?
Not as much as I was in the beginning, but still a little
I
bit
will
suspicious of
examine
him.
this. And if it is set correctly with a proper journey program, I shall know that you speak the truth. Only Arbitan could set your complete journey.
What have you done with Ian?
Help me! Oh, help me! Help me! Help me!
Oh, if you would have untied her
You all right?
and not trapped Ian.
There.
What?
In here.
Help! Help me! It's coming again. The jungle is coming. When the whispering starts, it's death, I tell you. Death.
It's coming round, Ian.
Is he dying?
I think he's dying.
Yeah.
You must not stay here.
Listen to me. Where is the micro key? We're looking for it. Do you understand? Arbitan sent us.
Has Arbitan...
That's what he meant. Tempo of destruction. In Norn, it would take 50, perhaps 100 years for the jungle to overrun this place. Now the whole process has been accelerated.
You mean the jungle is attacking us?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the women screaming in this. I mean, Barbara is nowhere near as bad as Susan, though.
Look, Barbara. Of course. It's a
Chemical formula.
DE302. The micro key's in one of these jars. Come on, quick, let's find it.
Ian! The key!
Barbara, you found it. Let's get out of here, quickly. Turn your travel dial. Now. Now.
Ooh, damn, it's cold.
It must be far below zero.
Barbara, this wind's going right through me. We must move.
I can't. I can't move, Ian. I'm too cold.
Barbara, you've got to. We must move. If we don't find shelter, we don't stand a chance.
Ooh, the Snows of Terror. Okay, so that was Doctor Who, The Screaming Jungle, Keys of Marinus. That was a pretty good episode. We didn't have the Doctor at all in there, um, which is really interesting because I don't think we've ever had a complete Doctor absent episode in New Who. We've had Doctor Light episodes, which, such as Blink, but I don't think we've ever had a Doctor absent episode. I I mean, I'm not really counting that of that episode called Pond Life, I think it was. Um, I was more referring to the episodes of Doctor Who itself, not the specials. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we've not had that. Let's break this down. Okay, so we start with Susan in the jungle hearing that weird ass sound. Um, the others say, oh, maybe there are animals. Susan says it's not an animal. Sabita says this is a dead place. And she says to Ian, oh, no, I don't mean it's quiet. I mean, it's a dead place. Not quite sure what she means, though. I think just nothing colourful grows there, maybe. I mean, yeah, I'm not sure 100%. Ian goes off exploring. The Susan asks Barbara, is grandfather okay? Um, Barbara sort of rebels against Ian's sort of, yeah, don't do anything until we get back. Susan's then talking about what she heard and that she recognizes it as something evil. Barbara, starts doing a bit of exploring of her own and finds this sort of walkway to an idol at the end. We find that the idol has the micro key on, and then she goes to grab it, but she's caught, and it basically kidnaps her. Ian tries to find a way through, can't find a way. Then we find out that, oh yeah, she might not be in that much trouble because she has a travel dial. Um, Ian doesn't care that she got the micro key, just wants to get her back. The idol returns. Um, Ian decides to stay, have a look while the others go ahead, just in case that if she did. Here we find out that the key Barbara found was a false one. So Ian decides to grab hold and go into this place. The minute he goes in this place, he's nearly attacked by this automated robot thing. Barbara warns Ian. Barbara then tells Ian all about the traps. Ian goes off, sees if he can get something to break down the wall. Then the door automatically opens. Barbara calls Ian. Ian doesn't respond quite straight away. Here we have Barbara sort of getting caught up, Ian then getting trapped when Barbara screams. And I think these things are thorns, not. I don't think they're knives. Ian uses the crowbar sort of to get out. Then we meet this guy who's like, how can you prove that Arbitan sent you? And Barbara's like, oh, look at the travel dial. He said he would examine it to see. Then he gets sort of choked by the plant, calling out for help, which if he wouldn't have locked up Ian and Barbara, they could have helped him quicker, possibly. He's then dying, and, he gives a little bit of information, DE302, to Ian, and mentions about whispering at darkness. Then he dies. Then they go in, looking into his laboratory, and end up finding a safe. They try DE302, only has the letters on, and they assume that the 3, the O, and the 2 are the number of turns, but it just doesn't work. Then we have them looking around, and Ian ends up reading his diary, sort of about the Temple of Destruction, and evolving and getting things to happen in a shorter period of time using growth accelerator. Then we have this sort of thing at the end. We start to hear the sound that Susan heard of the plants trying to get in. Then eventually here they find that it's a chemical formula, DE302. Then they head off to the next location, which seems to be this frozen wilderness. Okay, so that was the Keys of Marinus, the Screaming Jungle, Part 3. A good solid episode. I'll now head on straight to episode 4, The Snows of Terror. I did find one thing interesting is that Susan referred to this as being something evil, but if it's just evolution of the plants, is it really evil? Does it have an evil motivation? I don't think so. I think it's just nature. Yeah, so the full uncut, unedited reaction is available on Patreon, listed in the description below, along with my social media accounts. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.